Kharatia, historically known as Tredya, is remarkably renowned for its significance. Great Asa. At the onset of summer, the priestesses of fire, on the 576th circle of life, from the great migration from Darya, according to the cycle of our God's number, on the day of the great Yngliya, when the many wise priests light the sacred living fire, in all the villages of Sviatorasa and Vazgord in Iri. It will be told to you, child of the great race and descendants of the heavenly kin, about the ancient and beautiful times, about the ancient wisdom preserved by the priests, about the great Asa between light and darkness, which encompassed the worlds of Yavi, Navi, and Pravi, and for the coming times of all the orators of light, inscribed by Darung Verit, exalting the glory of all the bright higher gods and the greatness of the heavenly kin, so that you may behold with your heart the grandeur of the worlds of light through what the song of the sorcerer Sladogor will reveal in the Dorian kin of Parda. Years ago, or maybe just yesterday, the great Asa, a battle of light and darkness, occurred. Chernobog aimed to bypass Svarog's laws. He said to his brethren, "If we, noble Orlegi, remove the protective seals from our world's hidden wisdom for the lower worlds, then by divine correspondence, the seals will also be lifted for us from the highest world's hidden wisdom." One of the Orlegi, Chernobog, sought to bypass the laws of ascension set by Svarog on the path of spiritual growth. He proposed, if we Orlegi remove the seals from the hidden wisdom of our world for the lower worlds, then by divine law, the seals will also be lifted from the hidden wisdom of the highest worlds, opening a free passage upward along the path of spiritual growth. If we, Orlegi, remove seals from wisdom for lower worlds, then by divine law, seals will also be lifted for us from wisdom of higher worlds. A free passage upward along the path will open for us, Orlegi. This knowledge will help spirits below Orlegi to understand wisdom of all worlds, and by recognizing it, to join God Svarog and Svarojic. And a free passage upward along the golden path of spiritual development will be opened for us, the noble Orlegi. And this knowledge will also help all spirits and souls from various worlds below the world of the Orlegi to understand the hidden, ancient wisdom of all worlds, and by recognizing it, to stand alongside God Svarog and the other Svarojics. But the Orleg Chernobog met worthy resistance in the face of the noble Orleg Belobog, the supreme guardian of the hidden ancient wisdom of the world of the Orlegi, who protects the seals of the hidden ancient wisdom of this world. And the cunning plan of Chernobog did not succeed. Then, the calling cry of Chernobog rang out across all worlds, spaces and realities along the golden path. He called upon the legions for help, and the entire multidimensional world of legions appeared, and the dark legions, Dark Orlegi, and Koshchai, the rulers of hell, came to him uninvited, along with all the forces of hell that flew to his side. He called upon the legions for help, and the entire world of legions appeared, and Chernobog summoned the dark forces. Belobog was overwhelmed, and Chernobog broke the seal of ancient knowledge, spreading it across the worlds. Belobog couldn't stand alone against the dark forces, and Chernobog broke the first seal of ancient knowledge of the Orlegi. The knowledge spread across worlds, reaching even hell. Belobog realized he couldn't guard the seals of ancient wisdom alone, and the knowledge spread widely across the worlds lying below the world of the Orlegi, reaching even the deepest depths of hell. Then the call of the wise Belobog sounded, realizing that he couldn't guard the protective seals of the hidden ancient wisdom of the world of the Orlegi by himself. He called for help from the higher worlds and turned to the guardians of the world of knowledge. But the guardians of the hidden ancient wisdom of the world of knowledge remained indifferent, since they didn't want to fight with Chernobog, considering him free in his choice of actions. Only the guardians of the hidden ancient wisdom of the worlds of beginnings responded to the call of the noble Belobog, as well as the protector gods from all the higher worlds and realities. And they surrounded the entire world of the Orlegi with a dense energy dome of ice silence. And the great Asa began between the light and dark forces, and time stood still in the worlds. The great battle spanned many lands, the worlds of Yavi and Navi, from the very depths of hell to the realm of Nirvana. But the noble Orlex did not wish to participate in the great Asa, nor to fight against the guardian gods from all the higher worlds and realities, nor to remain within the dense energy dome of icy silence created by the keepers of the ancient wisdom of the worlds of beginnings. With their artificial suns, they melted the adjacent part of the ice dome of silence and descended into the world of the Orlex and into the intermediate worlds. Chernobog descended to the dark Orlex. Belobog rose above the Orlex, leading the light forces. The defeated dark Legos and Orlex returned to their worlds. At the great Asa's start, Belobog rose above Orlex, uniting light forces against dark hordes. Defeated dark Legos and Orlex returned, swearing to uphold Svarog's laws. Only Koshchais and remnants fled to the icy dome, vanishing into their hell, knowing light forces don't invade foreign realms. The defeated Legos and Orlex were sent back to their worlds, swearing not to violate the ascension laws set by Svarog. Only the Koshchais, rulers of hell, and their remaining army rushed to the icy dome passage, disappearing into their hell. By Svarog's will, guardian gods created a boundary between light and darkness. Only the Koshchais, rulers of hell, along with the remnants of their army, rushed toward the passage in the dome of icy silence created by the noble Orlex, and they disappeared into their hell, knowing that the light forces do not penetrate into foreign worlds and realities, carrying the banners of tragic war. By the will of Svarog, the guardian gods from all the highest worlds and realities created a boundary that separates light from darkness. To prevent dark forces, the great Svarog laid a boundary across Vayavi. To shield Navi from darkness, the boundary divided Navi, casting dark Navi below Yavi. Yavi expanded, blocking passages to hell, the dark Orlex and Legos. The clear boundary divided all realities of Navi, and the dark Navi was cast down below Yavi. Yavi blocked all passages to hell and the dark forces. The limitless Yavi separated the world of hell and darkness, where power reigns, from the wisdom of understanding the world, where conscience prevails. The dark forces, having tasted knowledge, looked toward the worlds of creation. And the limitless Yavi, like a boundary, separated the world of hell and darkness, where power reigns, from the ancient wisdom of understanding the world, where conscience prevails over light, not strength. But the dark forces, having tasted knowledge, direct their gaze toward the worlds of creation,